Good morning. And let's talk money and let's talk pensions versus what you can save in maybe an index fund or ETF. And this has been a battle of wits of what people think is best. But I will tell you it's maybe both and. But let's talk about the difference because older people, they understand what a pension is and younger people don't really know as much because a lot of jobs don't offer pensions anymore. Matter of fact, even the military has went away from pension. If you go in now in the military, there's no true pension if you do 20 years, where when you retire, you start collecting that money right away. That has went out the window thanks to your Congress, your senators, and the people in charge of your country who still give themselves a pension. But let's talk the difference. So if you retire, let's say, from the state or the city, because most states and cities and local governments and even the VA and DOD still offer a pension, that money that you get at retirement is yours for the rest of your life. It does not change. Even school teachers get a pension. So let's say that your pension from wherever you retire from is $40,000 a year. So some of you right now are saying 40,000, that's not a lot of money. Well, if you think about it, once you retire, you get older, you have less bills. That 40,000 is not really bad money. And then you take in consideration, you'll draw Social Security. And I know, so you probably say it won't be there. Listen, they've been saying that for years. Social Security is not going nowhere. It may decrease a little bit, but going anywhere into this country, and we will have Social Security because you paid into it, and they don't want that mutiny on their hands. So let's just say that you getting 40,000 in a pension fund. Let's just say that. And then let's say with Social Security, you worked and you earned real good, so your Social Security is $2,000 a year because you took it early at 62. That's $60,000 a year. Well, $60,000 a year to some people is not a lot of money, but for some people it is. And if you have no bills, no house note, no car payment and stuff like that, $6,000 a year will give you a good pension on your way out. Some of you that make a lot of money will have to tighten up your belt a lot. Now, let's say on top of that, you put into your works 401k plan because you did another career, or you put into an hour and you draw a certain amount off that. Say it's another $1,000 or $2,000. Hey, now you what? You up to 80 something $1,000. That's good money. Now, that's in retirement. Now, let's say if you just did a 401k and your job didn't offer a pension. See, this is why young people must start early in this dollar cost averaging thing, because let's say if you saved in your 401k between what you put in and what the interest it made, and let's say it's at $1 million. And see, we have this, what they call FAR retirement, where these kids are trying to retire early by 40, and, some of them are saving $1 million and think it's enough. But if you use the rule of 4% on your retirement money, see, that rule says that if you still keep your money in a good index fund or a good ETF index fund, that if you do 60-40 split in the market and 60-40 and 40% in bond, then you can draw 4% off of that $1 million and still keep that same money for the rest of your life. But that 4% is $40,000. Which one is better, the pension or that $1 million? See, that's why I say it's a both and. See, that person's drawing that 40,000, which will get increased due to the inflation or whatever. Remember, that person will always have that 40,000 for the rest of their life. The person on that $1 million, if the market does go wrong, then that money can decrease. You never know. It just depends on how they invest it and how they keep up with it. So which one is better? Is it the pension or is it that $1 million you save? $1 million, 4% is $40,000. That's just the math. Now, if you do more than that 4%, you will not make it through retirement. That's just the rules. Not unless you just going to keep investing and trying to figure out how to beat the market every year for the rest of your life. So when we think $1 million is a lot of money, that pension you're going to get as you working as a firefighter, police, working for the city, being a teacher, and that kind of thing, that pension is worth more than you think it is. It's a good career. Working for the government or whatever, it's a good career because that pension goes a long way. And if you start with them, then you can go work another job later, put into your 401k, and now you got the pension, you got your 401k, and you got your Social Security. And there's other things you could do on top of that to have passive income when you do retire. We'll talk about that later. I'll tell you and talk to you about one of the tools I use that will have me passive income that's tax-free for the rest of my life that I'll be able to draw off of. And this may be able to help you. Who knows? But I want to put that out there because I can tell you, if you're younger these days, the times of pensions are over, not unless you realize how to invest your money to where it makes money, how to invest your money to where it makes passive income, how to invest your money to where when you draw some of it out of certain places, it's still tax-free. And this is how you be financial free in 2023 and beyond. Because as you get this thing in the forefront of your mind, you'll be able to move forward in this investment thing. Being if it's index funds, mutual funds, ETFs, stocks, or it could be a UIL, which is a life insurance policy that will pay you money for the rest of your life. Or it could be a whole life universal that will pay you money for the rest of your life. And some people say, oh, well, you don't want to get into that. That's fine. The thing is, you should not limit yourself. You put it in there. You never want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want it to be diversified over all platforms of making this money. So with that being said, my family and friends, my Facebook friends, and anybody listen to the sound of my voice, remember, you are built for greatness. You are built for success. And it doesn't matter how much you put in on the start. It's how you continue to put in on a basis, a weekly basis, a 2 weeks basis, a monthly basis that will build you wealth when you get older in your life and you're ready to settle down. If this video does anything for you, share this video, like this video, pass it on to your friends, because I'm telling you, this wealth thing is easy to do if you get plugged in. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Have a blessed and wonderful day.